There are 169 million women in the United States. Half of those women are married. So that's 84,800,000. 84 million women have just been disenfranchised and now have to have passports to share the same right as a man to go and vote. Obviously, that's give or take. Not every woman changes her name when she gets married. $84 million people. This is all to tamper down on illegals trying to vote, right? It's already illegal to vote if you are not a citizen of the United States. Do you know how many studies have been done on voter fraud? About 100, if not more. I found one. Credible research and investigation demonstrates fraud by voters at the polls is exceedingly rare. Is it more rare than a married woman whose driver's license doesn't match her birth certificate? This page provides resources of several types. Studies and analysis on the prevalence of voter impersonation fraud. Studies and analysis on the prevalence of non-citizen or non-resident voting. Studies and analysis on fraud claims predicated on list matching methods. Studies and analysis on fraud claims predicated on voter list maintenance issues. Core findings on the frequency of voter fraud. Sources on government investigations aimed at uncovering voting fraud. 0.0003%. That's the number we're working with here. That's how much they found to be voter fraud in some form of or another. 0.0003% versus 84,800,000 women, married women, potentially. Can we start caring about some shit that matters, please? Because voter fraud isn't one of them. You want to know what else isn't one of them? Transgender women in sports. Nobody gives a fuck. It's 0.5%. I don't care. What did the guy say? The NCAA chief, captain, president, whatever. There was 510,000 student athletes. There were less than 10 transgender. Can we please worry about something that fucking matters? Let's worry about something that matters. Okay? 0.5%. 0.0003%. These are things that don't matter. What else? Y'all are worried about third trimester abortions, right? Okay. The vast majority of abortions occur during the first trimester of pregnancy. That is before 13 weeks. Okay? 6% occurred between weeks 14 and 20 weeks, so that would be your second trimester, and 1% were performed at 21 weeks or more. So even on the high side, it's 6%. Third trimester, 1%. You want to talk about? Let's talk about some things that fucking matter. How about the poverty rate in the United States? 11% of the United States citizens are in poverty. 11%. That's 36,960,000 people at 11%. And 28 million people are only not in poverty because of Social Security. Found that out. Found that out today when I was doing a little bit of reading. That's a big number. Those are some bigger percentages. How about this for a percentage? 41% of students say they don't feel safe at school because of a school shooting. Can we worry about some shit that matters, please? Something with some higher percentages? Why are we creating problems to then find solutions for? We have enough problems. Let's find solutions for the problems that we have already. Poverty is a big one. Do you know, how about this? For a family of one, so it's just you, Let's say you did not have the opportunity to further your education, okay? You're making basically minimum wage. That pretty much equates to $15,650 a year. Let me do that math. $15,650 a year divided by 12 months is $1,300 a month. How do you survive with that? How do you survive with that? I'm pretty sure that's minimum wage. 15,650 divided by 52 divided by 40. $7.52. Are you joking? Are you joking? If you make more than that, then you start becoming less and less eligible for federal programs. Federal programs that the current administration is trying to cut. Family of two? Say you're a single mom, right? $21,150 a year is $1,762. 21,150. Oh, that's much. 150 divided by 52 divided by 40. It's $10 an hour. If you make more than $21,150 as a single mother, you probably will not be eligible to get any funds. So if you were to get a raise and start making $11 an hour, there's a good chance that you no longer get any subsidies for daycare. So because you got a raise, you're actually more poor than how you started off. The system is broken.